Slack. Go to that Zoom and you'll get to hear these 8-minute rapid fire deep dives from each of the leaders. For the rest of you, staying here on the YouTube live stream.
All right, Lieutenant Colonel Berger, over to you, sir.
All right, coming through loud and clear here.
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, welcome everybody, and good afternoon. Thanks for coming to listen to me talk here, and thanks to Colonel Diller and the AFWERX team for inviting me to speak and for underwriting the Vector Prime initiative. It's been an exciting week thus far. We've heard of the announcement of SpaceWorks, learned the opportunities provided by AFVentures and Spark, and celebrated the successes of Agility Prime. It's paved the way for an exciting new era of innovation, acquisition, and commercial partnering. Through partnering with emerging technology, we hope to accelerate dual-use technology like Vector Prime to the benefit of both our national interest and our national defense. Before we get into that, it's critical that we first understand the DNA of a prime. So to do that, I'll dissect Colonel Diller's slide a little bit here. First, DoD and US industrial sector. This means the technology must have a potential benefit to both. Removing barriers, financial and technical. As young companies drive game-changing technologies forward, they can be encumbered by lulls in commercial support or availability of high-value resources. Contested. This means that we're in a race. We're in a race with other nations to develop these technologies. And collaboration. We must break the producer-customer paradigm and view ourselves as partners in accelerating these technologies. The vision of Vector Prime is to synergize the commercial sector on the high-speed passenger travel resurgence, not to bankroll it. We will leverage previous Air Force investments in test facilities and ranges, high-performance computing, and engineering expertise to accelerate development. We'll offer financial resources at critical times to avoid any downshifts in the path. We'll ensure our commercial partners understand how to seamlessly integrate military capability and to ensure that military unique requirements are accommodated easily early in the design cycle, but turn out to be very challenging if attempting to incorporate them as an afterthought. The Concorde operated proudly from 1969 to 2003, with its only real competition being the Soviet Tupolev Tu-144. On the other hand, the supersonic resurgence that we're witnessing today is highly contested. As one might expect, the US has stepped out as a leader in this sector, but we have competition from Japan, China, and Russia. We must accelerate in order to maintain our lead. The National Defense Strategy highlights the return of great power competition. This competition is both for our national interest and our national defense. Acceleration in high-speed passenger travel will help us maintain US dominance for aviation exports. Fielding these aircraft provide options for DoD missions today, like the C-40, the C-32, the C-37, that currently leverage commercial derivative aircraft to perform their mission. And collaborating on test, modeling, and simulation advances the DoD and industry knowledge base and acts as an accelerant all by itself. Since I've been involved in this sector, I can't tell you how many times I've discussed the potential of the high-speed passenger travel market when the retirement of the Concorde is not far in our rearview mirror. Things have changed since 2003 when the Concorde retired. Air traffic has doubled. Demand for business class has increased. And advances in lightweight materials, engine efficiency, and renewable fuels show this sector to be commercially profitable. Finally, advancements in low boom technology and moves for domestic and international regulatory relief for boom over land would move high-speed passenger travel from profitable to ubiquitous. Early military partnership will ensure that we are postured to leverage the advantages as this industry explodes. In closing, I'd like to offer you a glimpse into the future. With the Vector Prime initiative, we are working to establish a strategic partnership with the Air Force Test Center that will provide access to expertise and those high-value resources I mentioned earlier. We will leverage the AFWERX strategic financing vehicle to champion flying prototypes with immediate utility. We will pull the digital thread to ensure that we are able to plan, architect, design, and model, not only seamlessly at the system level, but also at the Air Force level. And finally, we will seek to share where possible for the benefit of all of our stakeholders. In closing, I'd like to thank you for your time and thank you for joining me today. But I'd like to ask you for more. Help us maintain our lead. Join me, Lance Baxter from AEDC, and senior leaders from the commercial sector as we tackle fundamental questions during the Vector Prime Design a Prime workshop tomorrow. Thank you.